Brian, recent news was that Erik Barmack withdrew his offer of investment into the club. Can you just enlighten us in terms of the process of how that came about?
Yeah, quite straightforward. I think Erik from day one had always wanted a kind of unified fan base to support his proposal. I think as time went on, he just felt that he didn't really want to do something that was going to impact on the football club. And you know, to be fair, I got a few messages from him over the last. He's obviously been considering his position for the last couple of weeks, whereby he was saying, "I don't want to come in and not everybody be happy with it. You know, I don't know if it's right. You know, I don't want to upset the football club." So, I mean, fair play to him. He decided that, you know, that was the right time, that he didn't want to take it any further. Obviously, our season's starting as well, so it was a case of, I think when he'd thought about it last week, and then he wanted a bit more time to think about it. Jim spoke to him a number of times as well, and you know, we all respect his decision. And by the sounds of it, he's going to watch from afar and continue to support the football club. Obviously, he's disappointed that his investment proposal didn't go through, but and he's pulled it. But at the end of the day, he wants to do the right thing by Motherwell Football Club, and he felt that was the right thing to do.
Where does the club stand now in terms of seeking that external investment?
I think we're always open to external investment. I think, you know, with the Welsh Society board, I've mentioned it in their plan for the future as well. We are in a very good, you know, solid position financially at the football club. It's not that we desperately need money for investment. What it would do is any investment, which is kind of becoming more and more commonplace, would augment the budget to help us improve, whether it's the football side or aspects of the club. It would be new money, if you like. So, but you know, we are in quite a strong financial position just now. We don't need to panic. And for me, it's, you know, it's great at last to be able to draw a line under it. I've been here since April, and I feel as if I've been in limbo since then. Not been able to really get going and work with the Welsh Society board, especially on things that we can do together to try and improve all aspects of the football club. And I totally understand their time has been totally taken up with the investment, and whilst it's been the right thing for them to do, it's been a wee bit frustrating for me, because I just see the benefits of the football club and the board of the Welsh Society working together. And we've met today. We met earlier on at lunchtime today. We had a good 2-hour meeting to discuss a plan forward, a plan for the way forward. And I think we're very much aligned. Lots of ideas bounced about. Obviously, we've looked at their plans. A lot of the things that I've come up with myself since joining the club has been very, very similar. So we're very much aligned into how we can work really closely together going forward to try and, you know, as I say, improve all aspects of the football club. And I think, you know, hopefully there'll be some short-term, easy, quick wins for us because we're on the same page. We're going to have regular contact. So, the meeting we set up today, some of the reps, we had reps of some of the Welsh Society board and some reps of the club board as well. So it was really important that we had that meeting, and we're going to make sure we have that as a regular meeting. We talked about hopefully meeting every fortnight, which is great that they're giving up their time to chat, because I think it's really important that, you know, we are united, we are aligned as it is just now. So it's all a case of moving forward. Nothing changes from the football club. It's all now reset time for me personally, and we move forward together and try and make things better for Motherwell Football Club.
You speak at length there about the relationship building between yourself and the Welsh Society. As a supporter, what can we expect to see going forward with this kind of newfound relationship? I think, you know,
since I've come in, obviously I come in late into the process of the investment, but I've had a lot of dealings. Obviously, I got to know the Welsh Society board through interview process of coming here in the first place, and you know, I probably speak to at least 1 or 2 of the Welsh Society board on a daily basis since I've come here, which is great. I want to have that relationship where you can bounce things off them, understand the local area, and listen, there's so many things we can do. I mean, I come up with, you know, maybe 10 things today, 10 things that they've thought about as well. They come up with another 10 of things that we can do to improve, whether it's, you know, women's games, whether it's the match day experience, whether it's trying to get more people to games, lapsed season ticket holders, lapsed fans. You know, there's so many plans that we can now put in place, work together, and and just try and get things better at the football club.
Moving away from the investment chat, obviously another big news for the club this week was that Theo Bair moved on.
Yeah.
Undisclosed fee. Did you feel the club got an offer that they were happy to accept in that?
Yeah. There were two clubs obviously interested in Theo, which always helps drive the price up. The reason it's always undisclosed is that the financial agreement between the two parties, which would be the two clubs, there's always a confidentiality clause. So neither of them, certainly we can't put anything out of what the official figures are for the sale, and that's to do with respect to Auxerre as well. And the same would go the other way if it was us buying a player. We've got to respect that, so people need to understand that we're not hiding behind anything by having it as an undisclosed figure. It's just the terms of the agreement, and we're certainly not going to breach that in the first few days by putting out the figures. But to answer your question, yeah, I think it's a really good deal. It helps when there's another club. Two clubs are interested in the player, and deep down it was then down to Theo to decide where he saw his future lying. And he obviously decided Auxerre was where he wanted to go, and it's a fantastic deal for the football club, in my opinion. You know, to sell a player with a year left of his contract, who's been here a year, and to attain the monies that we have guaranteed, plus obviously there are additional payments, etc., which hopefully will kick on when Theo does well with Auxerre. So yeah, he's a massive loss to the football club, but you know, it's now looking at the monies that we're going to get over a period of time, and then see what, you know, I've spoken to Stuart and Nick about, you know, how we reinvest that money and make sure that, you know, we now need to get a replacement in for Theo, who's going to be a big miss for us, and obviously strikers are not the cheapest position in the world as well. So it's important that we utilise some of the monies to reinvest back into the squad to help Stuart and the squad as well continue to do well.
That was a question I was just about to ask you, but you know, can supporters expect more incomings before the end of this window? Because we are only in the middle of July.
Are we only in the middle of July? It seems as if we've been playing for ages, but yeah, no, I think there will be more incomings, there's no doubt. I think we're not far away from where we want to be, but obviously with Theo being confirmed this week, you know, we kind of knew that was likely to happen over the last couple of weeks, and it was all about planning for that to happen, to make sure that we had our ducks in a row. So hopefully that will come to fruition over the next couple of weeks, and that position will be in, I think Stuart's after potentially one more position as well. So always looking to see, we've obviously got a few injuries just now too, so that's not helped the situation, but I don't think we're far away, and we did a lot of business early this season as well, which was really good, because the whole point in spending the money and going to Holland is to try and use that as a bonding, as well as the training. It's also bonding as well, getting the team spirit going. So it was good that we got majority of the players away on that too. So we're not far away, but hopefully, you know, at least one or two faces coming in.